Hi, Coach. Good afternoon. I would like to know how was the preparation for this match against Vizela, and how are the players returning from national teams? Thank you.
Yeah, I'm very happy about the condition of the players. So they came back in a very good mood, and all the players are healthy. So that's always, for me, the most important thing. And the preparation is always a little bit special when you have the international break, because the players, they return sometimes very late. They have one final training, and then they have to be ready again. But in my opinion, today the final training was very good, good tension, a lot of happiness. So I think we are looking forward. We know that's always a difficult match to play in Vizela. So very aggressive opponent, small stadium, long travel. So I think it's a challenge for us. But we are very good prepared, and we know when we play on top level, we have our chances to win the game, and that's now our goal.
Hi, Mr. Schmidt, Rui Miguel Guimarães, SIC. Can you give us an update of three players, the situation of Alexander Ba, also Jurasek, and also Bernat, if he's able to compete for the first time with Benfica team?
So Alex Ba is no problem. So Alex Ba is fit. He had a small issue at the national team, but we checked him and we built him up. So he's already the whole week in full training. So it's not a problem. The other players, so David Jurasek, Juan Bernat, and also Gonzalo Guedes, they have some issue. Also Juan came with a small problem from Paris, so right now we are building him up. Also the other players, they are already on the pitch. Today all the players were on the pitch, and now we have to decide day by day or match by match when they can be part of the squad. So it's very difficult for me to predict. So I have to make already a decision for tomorrow, then for next Wednesday. So we have a lot of games now. Of course, we try to bring them back as quick as possible, but of course we also will not take any risk with these players. But it looks, for all the players, it looks at the moment very good.
Hello, Mr. Schmidt. João Domingos, live for RTP. Last season you had more hot moments with the stands in Vizela. Are you expecting a more hostile reception in this game?
Yeah, that's part of football. So it's a small stadium with enthusiastic fans, so that's okay. Of course, to throw things is not okay, but it is like it is. So I think there will be fans of them in the stadium, but for sure also our supporters will be there. So I hope it is a very good atmosphere in the stadium, and then we will try to focus on what we want to do on the pitch.
Hi, Coach. How are you? I would ask you about Trubin. Is he ready to play in the starting 11 tomorrow?
Yeah, of course he was ready already when he came here. But I already explained my decisions to let Samu play at the beginning, because I wanted, Samu was in a very good condition. Trubin was new, without preseason, without the connection to the teammates. So I think to get used to everything is important also on this position. And now he was a national team. He was not playing, but nevertheless he returns in a very good mood. And in my opinion, he's much better now, more confidence and more part of our group than before. So I have to make a decision for tomorrow. But at the moment, I'm very happy with the squad we have, with the goalkeepers. I think also for Samu was very important to get minutes for first team of Benfica. It's very good for his development. And now we have a concurrent situation, and I have to make my decisions.
Hello, Roger Schmidt, Rafael Soares, Record. Di Maria became the Benfica penalty taker. João Mário was the penalty taker last season. Can you explain this option? Did you talk with João Mário about that?
Yeah, of course, we talked about it. So I think he was very, very good in taking penalties last season, so very safe. I think first, 6, 7, 8 penalties he scored. goals. Then he missed the penalty, 1 or 2, and also the confidence was a little bit away. So that's normal for penalty takers. So if you miss, then sometimes it's a new challenge. Then we finished the season, and now we have different options. So we have a lot of very good penalty takers. So with João Mario still, but also Angel is used to take penalties. He's very good with that. Okun Kökçü is very good penalty taker. Arthur Cabral is a very good penalty taker. So all these players, they took also penalty in the past in their clubs, and we have to make decisions. And like it is, Angel took the first ones already in the friendly games, and he's doing very well, so a lot of confidence. And then, of course, we have for each match different options. At the moment, Angel is our first choice, but of course, also João Mario can take penalties in the future again.
Hi, Roger. Gonçalo Batista, CMTV. Last season, you were criticized by some fans and some commentators about the way you rotated your team. This year, we have already seen a lot of instances like Sheldrups came forward criticizing the way you rotate your team, and Lucas Verissimo's girlfriend, Morato's girlfriend, talked about that. Are you happy with the way you rotate your options on the team?
Yes, if I would not be happy, I would change it. So it's always the same. So what is my responsibility at Benfica is that we are winning games. So our goals are very high. I think all the players have the same chance to play. So I make no difference between any player. So the best players, they play. And if you confirm, if you play well, then of course the chance to play again and you are successful, then of course the chance to play again is very high. And then sometimes when you are not in the starting 11, you need some patience. You have to be very good in training. If you come in, you have to use these minutes, and sometimes you have to wait a little bit for your chance. But in my opinion, we already had also very good examples last season that if you stay focused on your performance in training, of work, of being ready for the moment, then you can also use these chances. Look to I don't know, João Neves, to look to Chiquinho, look to so many players who were maybe Frederic Aunos at the beginning, Alex Barr. So there are so many players who used also the momentum for themselves, and that's the chance for each single player. So at the end, it is not a obligation to rotate permanently with players in the starting 11. So we are in professional football. So I think we need to win games. That's the only thing what counts. Benfica counts, nothing else.
Hello, David Marques, Mais Futebol. As we know, Germany is without head coach at this moment. Would you consider a proposal to become the national coach of Germany prior to the next European champions? Is that an ambition for you in the future?
My ambition is to be until 2026 at Benfica. That's why I signed a new contract. So I think when we talked about in spring to maybe extend my contract, I was thinking about that together with my family in a very, very concentrated way. And so I made this decision. And if you know me and also my past as a coach, I'm completely focused on here and now. I identify with the club. I'm very happy. I love the club. I love my players. I love the staff. I love everything here, and it was a clear decision for Benfica.
Hi coach, good afternoon. Alexandre Candeias, Sport TV. Last season Benfica showed some difficulties after the international breaks. Was that something that you worked on specifically for this season? Was it on your mind?
Yeah, like I said at the beginning, in my opinion, it is always a challenge to be ready, because you have not a whole week with the group. So some players, for example, our Argentinian national team players, they played in Bolivia on 3,500 meters. Then they traveled 25 hours to Lisbon again, and then they have to sit in a bus again, and then to go to Vizela, and then to perform on top level is not so easy. Huh? So especially from the mental part, and that's why sometimes these games are difficult, but it's anyway difficult to play there. Huh? So that's why I have a lot of respect for these games. But what I saw in the last days was very positive. So we are ready for this match, and we try to win tomorrow, even when it is very difficult and a special football game.
Coach Nelson Feiteirona from Abola. You said already the season starts really now. You feel the team anxious, ready for this big race?
Yeah, when I say that the season starts now, is that I mean that we play now the rhythm we are used to with Champions League, and every 3 days a match. And I think what we did until now was, in my opinion, very good. So we won already a prize at the beginning. I think we played now 4 matches in the league. We won 3. We lost 1 unlucky in Boa Vista. But we played already good football, and I think we integrate the new players. So at the moment, in my opinion, we are in a very good situation. The fundament is there, the motivation is there, the spirit is there, and now we have to confirm every 3 days that we can play very successful, that we can always go for the win, and work for our goals in this season and all the competitions.
Conferência de imprensa de Roger Schmidt aqui com